Ooh, my nipples are hard, my balls have retreated into my stomach, and I'm up in the Kilpatrick Hills again. Look at it. Looking forward to this, having the whole hills to myself tonight. Oh, the pretty icicles. It's a fucking Christmas miracle. Made it to the top of the hill, thankfully in one piece, because my fucking Robin's Coniston collapsible hiking poles were actually fucking frozen shut. I had to hold it in my hand for like ages and then absolutely force the shit out of it to open it up. So wee lesson learned there: if you're going to use collapsible hiking poles in weather like this, open them up before you leave the house, because that path that I've just walked up is an ankle, a twisted ankle waiting to happen in the middle of summer, never mind today. Lucky. But anyway, here I am, and it's fucking worth it. Try and get my other pole opened up. I'll not be doing as much filming as normal, because obviously going up these places yourself in the middle of winter, if you go over and fuck an ankle, you've went over and fucked an ankle. You're bailing yourself out, because there's no one else to fucking help. Not at this time of the year. You can see onto the River Clyde in the distance, onto Roseneath and Dunoon. This is just wonderful. The same view for earlier on, so you've got the River Clyde, then you've got Dumbarton Rock with Dumbarton, following it out, Greenock, Port Glasgow on the opposite side of the river, and then you've got the peninsulas in the background, and you can see maybe a wee bit of the Harricker Alps as well. Oh, I wish I could go camping every day, 'cause life is fucking shite in every way. The best view I'm going to get of Loch Lomond in the snow. Not that there's that much snow over there, to be fair. Can I pish not to catch the sunset, if that's even noticeable on this camera. can see it nice and clear. Not a bad view, eh? Can I believe there's actually other folk up here today? Thought I was the only one stupid enough. In this neck of the woods anyway. ISO might need to go up again on the camera. What do you think? Don't know why I'm asking you, because by the time you see it, it'll be fucking done and dusted. I'm a knob. Oh, jingle bells, fuck yourself, suck my fucking hole. Yeah, I swear too much in these videos. I mean, I'd say I'll do something about it, but to be honest, it's just me. It's just the way that I'm wired up. If you don't like it, fuck off and watch somebody else. This is beautiful though. Joking aside. Just hope the fucking Yeti isn't out again. Proper ruins your night, that guy. Sweaty Yeti! Just as well I get my wee pole working, because it turns out I really needed it to get along that cliff face. There's actually been some other nutters walking along it today, and some of the what was snow is now slippy ass ice. So I'll definitely be getting my poles erected before I leave the house next time the weather's like this. You live and learn. I've never actually been out this late in the year before. Like, I've always done kind of like end of February, March up to October, but I don't know, I just felt like ramping it up a wee bit this year. So if I die, it was my own stupidity that caused it. Only joking, I won't die. None of yous will get away that easy. Yous are stuck with me. Listen to my jokes for years and years and years and fucking years. But at least you get a nice view while you're listening to them. Oh, look at this! The whole fucking reservoir's frozen. There goes my plans for a bath later. It's frozen fucking solid. Oh, tell me to jump on it. Oh. Right, camera's going away. I need my stick here. That's my tent set up and my sleeping shit set up. Just watch the guy lanes. I've got all the vents open as wide as they'll go, because the last thing I want in the tent tonight is any sort of condensation, because I'm literally freezing my little fucking nids off right now. I don't want any moisture in here, so that's wide open. Back one's wide open, and I'll turn this ISO down and show you inside. So in the tent, I've got a Thermarest Neo X-Lite and a Rabascent 1100 sleeping bag. Should be good enough for the night. It was good enough in my test run. I'm not really going to go too much into specs and stuff on things or what I've got, because I'm not a salesman for an outdoor shop. Like, I'll tell you what I've got and whether I think it works or whether I think it's shit. And that's about as far into that kind of thing as I'm willing to go, because it bores me, to be quite frank. I'm only really interested in gear when I'm on the hunt for something. So now I'm going to get out of my outdoor fucking horrible snow clothes and into my nice warm comfy nighttime clothes, if you'll bear with me. I'm in my tent now, got all my old wet clothes in this dry bag which can get cast away into the vestibule for tonight, because there's no chance anything that's going to dry in these temperatures. I'm also making sure I'm not sitting on my sleeping bag, because I don't want to compress the down that's in it and end up freezing later on. But one thing is, my feet are freezing, like sore toes cold, so I've got this wee fucker. I've only ever used it for its charging function during the summer, but it's also a hand warmer, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to batter it on. Fucking full power, go for it. I'm just going to sit it in my feet, between my feet rather, and then fire my bag on top. Heat up a bit, because they've got a bit on the wet side through the course of the day, and I do not want moisture in this tent at night, and I need to be warm. Fire it between them, fire a wee cover on them. Right, so that's that. Wool, fleece, quite comfy and warm now. I'm just going to get tidied up and kind of figure out where everything is, and then I'm going to make something to eat. Just making a wee cup of coffee and then some dinner. I'm cheating tonight. I've just brought a curry with me. I'm just going to boil the curry up and then fire the rice in with it till it heats through. I'm actually pretty cosy. I mean, it is cold, like, don't get me wrong. It's definitely not quite as warm as being in your cosy bed in the house, but it's not. I'm not fucking like shivering and freezing my balls off. I'm at an okay temperature, and when I get into that sleeping bag I'll be even warmer, so I'm kinda good. And I mean, that wee lake, that reservoir there is completely frozen over, as you've seen earlier, so it's mighty cold up here, but having the right clothes and the right gear just keeps you comfortable. It wouldn't be for everybody, but I've seen a few wild swimming people online today, and to be honest, they're well more mental than us, jumping into water at this point, up Glencoe and all sorts. No thanks. Nice warm curry. So I'm having a wee coffee. I Dreamed I Was a Very Clean Tramp by Richard Hell. I've had this for about a year and I've not had the chance to start it yet. It's been a pretty dramatic year, so reading's not really been something I've been too great at, so I'm going to use the opportunity while I'm in this tent for hours and hours to catch up with some reading. I did have a book on the Picts, but I can't find what I've done with it. But this should be interesting. I don't know that I'm really getting into reading tonight. I might get a game of Jobby with myself. I'll go first. Jobby. 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 Jobby! Did you ever play Jobby in school? Well, you just had to get louder and louder, and whoever get kicked at the class won. Oh, those were the days. The winds are starting to pick up. We might be in for some weather. Weather. No, the fucking weather. One thing I keep thinking about today, like I've been thinking about it all day, is the Covenanters in the 1600s. Like basically the king says, "Here, you dick, I'm fucking as important as God. Actually, I'm more important than God. God's like my wingman. You got that?" And like a bunch of folk were like, "No, that's just not right. God's fucking God and you're just the king." So the king started basically killing anyone that wouldn't admit that he was first and foremost before God. So like basically a load of them came away and lived up the hills and in caves and just out the road. And this was before fucking like Rabba sent 1100 sleeping bags and Thelma-esque Neolite X-Therms. And it's just like, how the hell did they actually survive? There was one for my turn, he came away up for it was years he was up here up in the hills, and then he just came back because he got so sick he was going to die, and they just thought, well, you're dead anyway, on you go. But like, imagine sitting here in the 1600s trying to keep warm, just listening for a bunch of redcoats coming up the hill going, "We're the fucking redcoats, we're gonna fucking murder you, la 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 la." I'd have been fine back in the days. Fucking, I'd have been like, I'm not religious, so I'd have been like, fuck God schmod, who the fuck's God? Fucking king rules, man. Fucking, I'm on the fucking Stuarts. And then like, fucking, when they eventually ousted the king and Cromwell took over, I'm not a loyalist either, so I'd have been like, what fucking king? I've always said Cromwell's sound as fuck. Actually, see, next time I see him in the pub, I'm buying him a pint. And then when he eventually died and they restored Charles II, I'd have been like, who the fuck's Cromwell? I always said he was a dick. Fucking destroyed Robert the Bruce's tomb and everything. What a cocksucker. I'd have been absolutely fine. Anyway, that's what I've been thinking about all day. Now a wee camping spot in the cold hard light of day, frozen reservoir. Now that's a better view, it's a bit more thawed out than it was last night, but it's still nippy as fuck. I can hardly feel my toes. Coming uphill all the time. Look at that. I'm alright, I know exactly where I am because I come up here a lot, but when you go to places like Glencoe and stuff in the middle of winter, the fog throws you right off. Fucking, what's that game? Silent Hill.